Hey guys, it's Rockingtheblade here. Once again, what's up everybody? I hope you all had a great Christmas. I know these videos I'm about to upload are late, and I sincerely apologize because I was gonna go and be record this, and my family's all like, we wanna go to Hollywood Studios. And I'm like, okay. And then I lost track of time. Before you know it, it's the next day and I'm like, yikes. So that's my bad. Sorry about that. So, as promised, I'm doing a retro review today. I saw it on Christmas Day of all things, because we want to see a movie we've never seen before, and so like, yeah, why not? So yeah, we're like, yeah, so why not? We saw this and another movie which I'm going to upload today. So we're doing a review, doing a retro review, and of course a modern review, which will be uploaded shortly. Be uploaded after this video. So, today's RTB retro review is the 1994 cult classic Brandon Lee's The Crow. Which, fun fact, the Crow look inspired Sting's modern look, because he used to, have Sting's like a pro wrestler, and he had like blonde hair and the makeup that would kind of go like that, up to his cheeks here, no further. So it's just like, all this will be covered, eyes down to his cheeks. That's about it, leaving his chin, not covered in paint. But for, since the NWO was coming, yeah, I know, I'm a wrestling guy. I grew up in the Monday Night Wars. I know it was a great time to join in on the wrestling scene. Yeah, that movie came out and it inspired, the modern Sting look, which everyone knows him as known for now, and you can see why. That I think Sting helped push in the cult classic, because I bet people ask, where did he get that look from? He got it from this movie, this retro movie I'm reviewing today, and it's like, oh, okay, and people checked it out like me, and it was pretty damn good. It was pretty damn good. I could see why it is a cult classic, why people still talk about it today. Surprisingly enough, there was a sequel which I didn't even know about, which someday, maybe probably sometime next year, I'll do a review of it. But I heard it's not good. Maybe there's some bias to it, because before I go any further, I have to address the elephant in the room, and that is, unfortunately, while shooting The Crow, a blank shot off and it accidentally killed Brandon Lee. Now, if you're still wondering, is he related to the Bruce Lee? That's right. That was Bruce Lee's son. I think about, if I'm doing the math right, or if I'm doing the math right, I could be wrong. Sadly, about 21 to 23 years later, he died after his father. I think his father died, I think, around 71, 73, and he died around over 20 years shortly after his dad died. And again, it was both tragic events, and it's some conspiracies out there. Oh, it was the Chinese triads they had it out for him, which, from what I've known, he was like Paul Walker he was kind of like a Paul Walker from the standpoint that he kind of kept a low profile. He just clocked in and clocked out of work. From what I know anyway. Maybe you, in the comment section, you'll tell me different. He's still like a guy that just keeps to himself. Does his job, clock in, clock out. But yeah, it was unfortunate, and I guess it gave the movie more attention. But still, thankfully, unlike with Game of Death, which Bruce only did maybe 20-30% at most, the movie was 95% done. So they just had, I think, either a double for certain scenes, but for the most part, the movie was finished. Well, enough to where they can finish it. And thankfully, his last movie his last movie that he did was epic. Because before I saw that, I saw Rapid Fire, which I'll do a retro review on that in the future. But that was my favorite movie that he done. I like that a little bit better than Crow, but The Crow was not too far behind. I see why Crow is loved. What's great about it? I love the gothic scenes. It was beautifully shot, beautifully acted. Um, Not the best in terms of like fight choreography, but they were good fun and it was in good fun and the movie takes itself seriously but not too seriously. It had some fun with like the craziness of his powers. So the short synopsis of it is pretty much that he was a famous like rock singer, I want to say so, and like these thugs. I guess he and his girlfriend were like got caught up with these thugs these thugs got involved in their lives in some way, and they throw him out the window like a tall building and killed him, and while unfortunately raped, and she later died in the hospital, killed due to the injuries. They rape, and eventually the girlfriend died due to the injuries of being raped. But a crow brought his soul back from the dead to seek revenge out on the people that did him and his girlfriend harm. So that's basically the plot synopsis of the movie. And like I said, it was well acted. The effects were impressive for 1994. Yeah, this was came out. I was like 4 years old when this movie came out. It was impressive for its time. Had some cool action scenes. Kind of funny at times. He there's one scene he gets shot. He's like and he sees like the hand like healing, and of course people like naturally like what the hell. I mean that would creep I think anyone out. You shoot a dude's hand, you see a big hole, and the hole just closes up. I mean. If I saw something like that, I would be like running out the house, screaming, "It's a demon!" or something, because, dang, it's like the stuff of nightmares. And the way he gets revenge on the people that did him wrong, wowie zowie, to quote Bray Wyatt's character. I mean, it is over the top. I don't want to spoil what he does, but like, just, yeah, some of the deaths were like it's earned its R. It's not like hardcore R, but it's definitely R, to say the least. It's because it's pretty intense. I think there's like only one that was kind of tame, but the rest were pretty brutal, especially against the main antagonist. The way he died, Mortal Kombat style. Leave that to your imagination on that one, because even though I was like, ooh, I'm like, after I saw that, I was like, Ed Boon would give a round of applause for that one. But also like how, and also he has the power to like, look into people's mind and see what they saw, and I think that's kind of cool, and because he kind of saw through one of the cops that was investigating him. Fun fact was played by Ernie Hudson. He's in the movie. The guy from Ghostbusters. He's in a lot of good stuff. He was the cop that was investigating him and his girlfriend's murder. He did great as well, and it's just the actor who played Candyman was there too. So there was some well-known actors in this movie, and again, Brandon Lee himself was the star of the show. This dude had a future. Seriously, I could see this dude playing in like Marvel movies or DC movies or any of the like Dark Horse Comics properties, and just killing it. He was a natural. He can act, boy. He was born to do this. He did a great job. Like I said, I loved him in Rapid Fire. He could be an action star, but he also could do these gothic type of movies, and he pulled it off with such. Again, he pulled like no one else could have pulled it off. Because like I said, there was a sequel, and it didn't do too hot. At least that's what I've been told anyway. I'm gonna check it out in the futures to see if that's a different case. But the fact I never heard of it speaks volumes. Oh yeah, and also fun fact: the Angry Video Game Nerd did a video game review on the sequel of the game of all things. You would think they would capitalize and do a cool like beat 'em up game on this movie, but I guess like I said, cult, it was it clearly not get a cult class, but I guess it wasn't big when it first came out. But it is the game for the sequel, which I didn't even know existed until he mentioned it. Life is weird. What can I say? But still, if you're wondering whether or not to check it out, definitely check it out. It's earned all its praise and then some. It's a true cult classic that needs to be on the mainstream. It is a well done movie. I can see why people consider it Brandon Lee's like finest work. Though I like Rapid Fire just a little bit more. I'm more of a kung fu action star kind of guy. I like the kung fu action stuff. But if Rapid Fire was never he never did that movie, then absolutely The Crow will be my favorite that he's done, hands down. I mean, that guy was gonna be the next big thing, but tragedy, like unfortunately, like his dad, struck, and it's sad, man. It's just so sad to see people cut down their prime. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this retro review. As always, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rockingtheblade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out. Have a great day. Please, please, please. Most importantly, be safe out there. These are some rough times, guys. Be safe. All right, man. See you next time.